Youth in Nigeria has been urged to focus on acquiring knowledge, building value, and improving their capacity for wealth creation. Economic experts and resource persons at the Motion Summit 4.0 shared this advice during the event in Abuja. The event was attended by experienced professionals who provided intellectual insights to help participants break free from stagnation and move towards active progress. Speaking to newsmen, Dr. Bello stated that the summit aims to help individuals transition from a state of dormancy to one of purpose, pushing them from where they are to where they are meant to be.
So the Motion Summit is one of those summits that will change, cause a paradigm shift in your mind, change the way you think, change the way you see life, and push yourself from where you are to where you're supposed to be. As Nigerians, we should start looking at what we can give Nigeria before we expect different things from Nigeria. The reality is, I'd love the government to come into getting schemes that empower the youth empowerment, knowledge, wisdom, all right, skill acquisition, creation. We have a lot of youth that are unemployed. We can get a system and a structure that pushes skill acquisition, entrepreneurship, where these people know that there are no bank jobs waiting, there's no government job waiting for you. So from the higher education, your mindset is beginning to be geared towards entrepreneurship. How can we move from here to the next level? So government can create such empowerment schemes, such events that can actually strengthen and foster growth in entrepreneurship.
Action is impact, because I was once in a deprivable situation, and the fact that I have suffered poverty has made me to deliberately and consciously make efforts with the resources that God has blessed me with to empower people. And empowerment comes from knowledge. You have to know. For you to move from the condition or the situation or position where you are to where you want to be, it is through knowledge. And knowledge comes from this kind of teachings. And this edition is themed building capacity for wealth creation. You cannot build wealth without knowledge. So what is capacity? Capacity is ability. Ability to do something. So for you to build capacity, you must have knowledge. You must have requisite knowledge to create wealth. And that is what the Motion Summit 4.0 is about. As Promised Land, we want to tell Nigerians that the best way to change your country is to start with yourself. You must support your government. There is no government around the world that is 100%, I can tell you they are 100% providing social security and amenities. Okay, the world is going through recession, and it is not peculiar to Nigeria. So we are asking, as a company, Promised Land Estate, we're doing our bit. Let every Nigerian support the vision and the agenda of the current administration so that this country will move forward. The country belongs to all of us. It does not belong to the president alone. The president will come and go, but all of us remains in this country. So we should not sabotage the effort that is being made by this current administration. So I appeal to all Nigerians to put hands together in our own little way to ensure that this government does not fail.
Speakers emphasized the need for Nigerians to change their mindset and approach to thinking in order to drive personal and national advancement.
Taking over the city. And guess what? Number 4, I will go to junior blocks and I will ask, I hope no senior has come to molest you, and they say yes, senior. Remember, it's in my mind though. Number 5, I'll have the right teachers quarters, so they'll send me on errand. How many of you know in politics, visibility is key?
Dr. Green Nwackukwu, an economist and strategist, urged the government to invest more in youth empowerment through knowledge acquisition, stating that it enhances productivity and contributes to national development.
So The truth is that, okay, like I said in there, that Miles Monroe made a statement. He said, "The more you empower yourself, the more valuable you become." If our young people, focus on getting knowledge, what it does is it improves the capacity for productivity, and it just has a ripple effect. The more valuable people become, the more productive they. I would really want to encourage every young person out there to make it a date every year at this same time every year at the Motion Summit. This is one program not to ever miss, not for any reason. Government is trying, but I would really want them to do more, and train young people, especially organize symposiums and conferences like this, to empower young people. Because, like I said before, the more empowered our young people are, the more productive they will be.
I think the role of governance is very important. And like I mentioned earlier, government has to be visionary. Leadership is about being visionary and also having a heart for your people. History is not a record of the past. History is actually a record of what leaders did or did not do. And so we need leaders who are visionary and leaders who have a heart for the people. Our leaders must believe in the youth, and our leaders must be visionary enough to strive to create an enabling atmosphere for our youth to be fortified, equipped, and empowered to produce values and also to counter the challenges of our generation. And most importantly, to align with the developments and the trends, the rising trends and innovations. We must catch up with the Western world to be able to compete with them on equal playing ground. And that's the